Hey everybody, and welcome to Emerald News. I'm your host Kate Blaskowitz, and welcome to the first episode of Emerald News. And you're probably wondering, what did you say Blaskowitz? Since however you say that last name instead of your real one? Well, to be perfectly honest, I don't want to share my last name, despite the fact that it's kind of already out there with my parents having social media and Facebook and yada yada, all that crap. So, anyways, welcome to Emerald News, and as you can tell, I have a beautiful audience of freaking no one. Yeah, I'm all here alone. You're probably wondering, what is with the dragging camera? Well, to be perfectly honest, that dragging camera cost me about, what, like 50 emerald blocks, so yeah, I don't regret buying it, and also it looks cool, so yeah. And also, probably wondering, where's the hotbar? Well, I just thought maybe it would make this look somewhat professional, despite the type of chair I'm sitting in. But anyways, today, you're probably wondering, what is this series for? Well, it's mostly to cover, like, recent topics, like 3 recent topics of my choosing, and yeah. And also, maybe it's basically part drama alert, but minus the fact that, but also minus one thing, and that is the fact that the host, me, is a nice person and not a gnome. Keemstar. Okay, so anyways, without throwing shade aside, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the whole Scott Kaufman drama again. But not specifically about the drama, because I already made a video about it. Well, more likely a video about Scott retiring, but I don't know. But we're going to be talking about the whole thing going on with Scott and Vivzie Pop. I say her name as Vivzie Pop because it's easier to pronounce, but yeah, you're probably wondering, what's the drama about? Well, recently, Vivzie Pop has been doxxed by some FNAF fans. You're probably wondering, why is that? Well, it's mostly what she said on this whole Scott drama, which, to be perfectly honest, if you ask me, I think she should have kept her mouth shut, just saying, especially since you know how some people are, because again, I don't want to get into the drama because you know, a bunch of political stuff, but yeah. Vivzie Pop, if you're watching this, maybe you should have just had your mouth shut. Just saying. I'm not trying to say that in a rude way. Like, when I say she should have had her mouth shut, I don't mean that in a rude way. Like, I mean that in a sincere and honest way. Because again, like, you know how some people are to, to the things they look up to. Dream stands are an obvious example of that. Or K-pop fans, but I'm not going to get into that because I don't want to get doxxed myself. Oh lord. Okay, so, anyways. Yeah. So, basically, Vivzie Pop has been doxxed for her opinion, which it's Twitter, so what do you expect? And the whole thing is, doxing is bad, and the fact that it's not illegal yet surprises me. And I mean, you can get arrested for doxing, but apparently it's not completely illegal, but you still can get arrested for it. Especially since, you know, doxing is a pretty scary thing with someone with someone you don't even know coming to your house, especially if they have bad intentions. So, yeah. Okay, so anyways, moving on to a more happier topic, E3 2021. Oh boy, it was trash. Let's just say the entirety of E3 was trash. PlayStation, or not PlayStation, Sony didn't even show up, and Microsoft and Xbox just won the whole thing. Even if Xbox mostly showed nothing but trailers and no gameplay, and Nintendo showed off gameplay and some trailers. Let's just say, basically, Metroid Dread is another reason why I want to get a Nintendo Switch, but I can't because there are rumors of there being another Nintendo Switch. Microsoft just was being Microsoft, and yeah, so basically, who won E3 this year? Well, obviously, Nintendo and Microsoft, the happy married couple of companies. Oh lord, I'm going to get murdered for that, am I? Okay, so, anyways, now we get to the final thing. And that is the possibility of Dead Space coming back. Now, If you don't know what Dead Space is a horror game that was released all the way back in the wonderful year of 2008. Oh god, I miss 2008. And it was basically, and actually the funny thing was, originally it was going to be a System Shock 3. So yeah, there's a universe out there where we never got Dead Space, and the first Dead Space would have been a System Shock 3. Just think about the world we would be in if that happened. And then Dead Space was followed by Dead Space 2 and Dead Space 3, which, despite the fact that I haven't played any of the Dead Space games, I actually still am a fan of them, mostly from what I've watched. And again, I actually do plan on playing them. But in my and everyone else's honest opinion, play Dead Space 1 and 2 and skip Dead Space 3 because Dead Space 3 is just horrible. Well, kind of. It's not even a horror game. It's mostly an action game that has extremely small elements of horror, which that's me saying it the nice way. And it also has microtransactions, so yeah. But anyways, now that we got that out of the way, apparently there is going to be a possible Dead Space revival. Or these are rumors. It might be a revival, or a reboot, or a reimagining, or a re-something something. Yeah, basically, Dead Space may or may not be coming back, especially since a year or two ago, EA did say they wanted to bring back some of their old series. Like, Mass Effect got that treatment, so why not Dead Space? Especially since multiple people want Dead Space, and hell, there are still some people who want a Dead Space 4, despite the fact that that may not happen. But hey, if the remaster or remake or reimagining or re-release of Dead Space 1 through 3 actually does good, maybe EA might think, let's make a Dead Space 4. But yeah, and again, please note, most of these are just rumors. And here's a small little rant. Whenever a company, or a well-known one, like for example, the one we're talking about, EA, announces that they're bringing back a fan favorite series, most people think like a series that hasn't had an entry in a while. And for EA's case, most people think Dead Space. So of course, all the articles you'll see on it will have a random Dead Space screenshot. So yeah. Now, usually when this happens with like another game series, it's usually not that game series, and it's usually another game series that, yes, it is fan favorited, but it's not really liked as much and is not really wanted as much. So yeah. So hopefully these rumors about a new Dead Space game coming out is true, and hopefully it's a remaster, because despite the fact that yes, I do have an Xbox 360 still, yes, it still works, and yes, it's very capable of playing Dead Space 1, 2, and 3, I just, I don't know. I think I'd feel more comfortable playing it on the computer, especially since, to be perfectly honest, I prefer PC gaming over console gaming. Like, sure, I don't mind playing consoles, but here's the thing. I just, I don't know, it just feels like, here's the thing, you have more free space with the mouse and stuff, if you know what I mean. I think most PC gamers will know what I mean, so, yeah, despite the fact that I don't have a gaming PC, and I just have, like, an HP computer that just looks like a monitor, and that's it, which I am actually saving up for a gaming PC eventually, after saving for a few things. But anyways, yeah, so hopefully these rumors about a new Dead Space are in fact true and not false. Because again, I'm pretty sure EA and the entirety of EA knows that, yeah, people just want a new Dead Space already. They don't care. Like, most of us just want a new Dead Space that is like the original one and is not an action horror game. Because the whole reason why Dead Space 3 was an action game instead of a horror one, because this was around when like Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6 were out, so I guess, or maybe not. Please don't get mad at me if I got that wrong. I'm sorry. Yeah, but anyways, so that was it for these three stories. Please leave your comments and opinions. Yes, I said opinions. Which, yes, please leave your opinions in the comment sections below of what you think about these stories, and I hope I'll see you guys in the next video, and maybe in another episode of Emerald News if this does well. So, anyways, that's it for this video. Make sure you guys subscribe and like for more, and I'll see you all guys later. Peace out, home guards, and goodbye!